Hi everyone, how are you? I am just getting straight or trying to get straight. I'm back. How is everyone? If you're with me, say hello. Hi, Miss Pat. How are you? I am a couple minutes early, so we're just going to hang out and chill. You guys, tell me about your week. I just got back from Disney. What an amazing, amazing trip. Unbelievable how they treated us. It was super, super, super impressive. Got to see some new product. We won product. 2 days at the park. I have to say, it was extremely hot. We did Epcot and we did Animal Kingdom, and it was so hot. I think we were at, Saturday was 97 degrees with a heat index of 102. And a lot of walking, a lot of sun. It was crazy, but we had a great time. Spent our first day and my last day just hanging out at the pool, and then they treated us to Animal Kingdom Saturday night for a private event in the Avatar area. I think it's the Pandora section. And all the rides in that area were free, no lines. Just walked up, went through. It was amazing. So, yeah, we got some more people jumping on. If you are with me, please say hello. You are with Craft with Ro. I'm Rosemary Massaro, and I go live every Tuesday night right on this page. We will be uploading this to our YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, which again is at Craft with Ro. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the new product that arrived while I was gone. And then we'll get right into sharing a ton of inspiration on the notes and totes. So it's just 7 o'clock. And like I said, I was a little bit early. So hi, Miss Sharon. How are you? Hi, Wendy. How are you? So I want to share with you guys the new Kitsingu collection. It's called Inspiring Imperfections. And check out this beautiful, beautiful paper. Look how well it is all coordinates, each one. It has a gold foil texture on, I think, one side of every sheet. So look how pretty that is. And then you flip it over, and that's this side. You get 12 sheets of this beautiful paper. Look at this gold foil. And everything just so complements one another. This sheet is amazing. You can do some fussy cutting with this, but the dies that we have do fit this paper as well. So, like I said, you get 2 sheets of each one. Look at this Oriental. I mean, it's just got such a phenomenal Oriental expression. And then, again, like I said, so who is liking this paper? Look at this. Bold, beautiful. And then the last 2 sheets right here. You got your simple white with gold veins. And then your nice blue swirl. So with this collection comes this fun stamp set. It's got some really very pretty sentiments. Thanks for helping me through this difficult time. You inspire me. There is beauty in your history. I know you'll get through this and be stronger for it, and I'm here for you. And obviously you have your beautiful stamp sets right? And then, like I said, these pieces right here do fit on the coordinating paper that I just showed you. So this fits on your flower, and you got your two different, your pot and your little vase. So I love when they mirror that up and they work really well together. And then it comes with a beautiful embossing folder. Now, of course, this is all offered a la carte. You can buy this whole suite package, and including in that package, you're going to get these floral accent gems, gold gems, if you get the suite. But everything is available a la carte. So it's called the I can't say it, Kitsingu collection. But if you put in Inspiring Imperfections, everything should come up perfectly for you. Hi, Midge and Julie. Thanks for joining. You're just catching up on some of the new product I received while I was away. I'm going to put this aside, and I got a few more stamp sets to share with you. These two, I love. This is, I'm going to just show, I don't want to open this up, sorry, but we've got the red and blue. It is the Moonlight Mist envelope collection. And then look at this beautiful white envelope card base collection. So you get 10 of each. It's called the Mix and Match Specialty Cards. And if you guys, I'm going to try to bring this up really close. You guys can see the card bases and envelopes are scored. So it's white on white. It is so pretty. And then I think this is just perfect, especially with 4th of July coming up and Memorial Day. Perfect card bases for our veterans as well. So, and I wanted to share with you, I don't know why these weren't out last year, because this is the 2024-2026 in color flat pearls. I just happened to fall upon them accidentally because online they're showing the wrong colors. I think they fixed it since then. I sent them a note. But look at these flat pearl gems. So pretty. Great to go with so many different things. And a few more items. This collection, the Silly Safari collection, it already sold out. I didn't get a chance to check to see if it was back in stock, but I told you I love this guy. I like the little giraffe, the monkey, and those are the stamp sets. And this is partnered up with the Circle Punch, the 1 7/8 punch, and that is back in stock. But I believe the stamp set sold out like that. And I will check and let you guys know to make sure if this came back in stock or not. Then we have this Extraordinary Flora stamp and die set. And this, guys, goes with this washi tape. So if we roll out this washi tape and line it up, and it does fit in the mini die cut machine, but you have this one-piece die, and you line it up, rolled out on the washi tape, and it cuts out all these beautiful flowers. And this is kind of like on a see-through vellum. So, so pretty. I can't wait to share some inspiration with you. And then obviously you can see that this coordinates perfectly with this. So we can just stamp and then die cut, and you have a ton of different flower options to choose from for accent pieces on your cards. So fun, and I can't wait to play with this. This goes along with our Weekend Adventures paper, the stamp set, and I showed you the papers 2 weeks ago. Very masculine looking, but perfect for the summer vacations. This does not come with the die. It's just the stamp set. So it's perfect for our scrapbookers as well. Again, Memories in Bloom It coordinates with the scrapbook collection. Obviously, you guys can tell that I'm prepping to get some scrapbooking workshops out. And we got the little flower. Again, no die on here, but the images are pretty nice size. And I love the titles. Mothers are a blessing. Always together. So this is really great to document your Mother's Day's events that just passed by, or, you know, celebrating your mom, pictures with your mom. This goes with the celebratory Sips collection, A Day to Remember, Family and Friends. Again, another great scrapbooking stamp set. Love the large titles. Love the opportunity to be able to stamp and document dates. And then look at this really fun scallops line. And then this is so pretty, guys. It goes really, really well with our 6x6 paper. I'm going to grab it for you. So I don't know what happened to the package that I'd already opened up with this, but this beautiful gallery paper, let me see if I can grab it in the catalog. So this paper here, and look at all the different sceneries that you have. Taking this stamp set and making an impression on one of these sheets is absolutely stunning. I've already seen demonstrators do it. It is such a pretty accent piece. So I'm looking forward to really playing with this as well. This is a cling set. So you're going to get a great, great impression on the solid stamp. You do need the larger block, the 5x7, I think it is, or 6x4 block for that stamp set. So, so many exciting things. And believe it or not, guys, I still do not have everything from the catalog. There's time. I've got all year to play with this, and I'm looking forward to sharing some additional inspiration with you guys. But definitely this washi tape, I can't wait to play with it. I have so many ideas already. So I'm going to move this product aside. And we are going to have fun playing with the Notes and Totes collection. So let me share with you the stamp set. Beautiful sentiments, sending warm wishes, just a note. Love the little accent pieces. Relax and enjoy. Newsflash, you're fabulous. Exclusive, made just for you. So grateful, a true story. So for me, if I'm using this on a scrapbook, I may use that. But other than that, I would probably mask out a true story and just put so grateful. That's just me. Here, there are so many dies that go with this collection. So this is to create a fence. These pieces here are your accent pieces on your totes, your handle. I love that it's got a little bit of a beach theme here with your water bottles, your lotion, your seashells, starfish. This actually is really cool. These make sunglasses, and I can't wait to show you how the sunglasses come out. This is your main piece for your tote. This is an alternative option, guys, for a handle on a tote bag, which I'm going to show you that I've made. And these are the accent pieces as well that go on the handles and on the tote. So such a fun collection. This piece here, obviously a little tag. This is a cute little scarf that can go on your bag. This is like it's perfect to cut out like a journal, like a newsflash item type of thing. And then this accent piece as well is like a pocket to go on front of your purse, your little tote. So I'm going to share with you some inspiration, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this tote. So we have some of my, oops, oh, ouch, I just whacked my head. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to walk you through on some of these cards that I created. So obviously I was creating a beach theme right here. This is that swirly embossing folder that you've seen me use so often. It is called Soft Waves embossing folder. So I love this, and it's just a great background for so many cards and so many things. So here is that news flash, you're fabulous. I just put some journal lines in there. I did not create the full tote on this, but you can, and I'm going to show you that you can. Has a cute little water bottle. It fits a rolled up dollar bill. I put some, obviously, beach items there. This is the glasses that I was telling you about. So it cuts out, and all the pieces are right there to put together, and they layer right on top of each other. These are the small little accent pieces. And here's that little side pocket I was telling you about. So that is one. Then I created this one using the fence. This is cut out on white willow, and I just took a blending brush and added some like yellowish, I think it was Sundance that I brushed on from a blending brush. And this is the other tote that I was telling you about that I created. I actually used this piece right here, right? But I just tucked in the sides. So to show you, here is what we're going to create tonight, something very similar. But see this little tote right here and how easy it cuts together? So to create this, I just tucked in the sides, as you can see right there, and created it more of a longer, what do you call it? More of a pouch bag versus a tote. You can, well, I wanted to share with you that it fits gift cards really easily. Here's a cute little scarf that hangs on. There's a cute tag that you can put a little note on there as well. And then my team member, Sharon, did a wonderful job creating this card here. Look how pretty she's created it and decorated it. Again, it has the tote. It's the flat version of the tote. Love how she put the little straps right around the fence. We've got our little drinks and lotion and seashells. And I mean, she did a great job. And this is using the Thoughtful Journey paper. And then she added her sand on the bottom as well. She did a great job creating all these little details with the sunglasses, right? And she also created this little tote. And I love how she put the tissue in there. You can tuck some tissue in there. She glued it right to the bottom and put some little candies inside there. So there's so much that you can put on these. And I want to share with you that you can take this tote and leave it open on the inside. Maybe just keep it a little bit flatter because it's not going to mail well. Otherwise, it'll be too bulky. But this does fit actually on a card base as well. So many options to do with this totes and Notes and Totes collection. So we are going to create, I'm going to share with you how easy it is to create this little tote right here. And on that note, you are going to want double-sided tape for this. I felt that adhesive does work, but this worked really well at keeping things together. We've got some ink pads, and I have put everything inside of this little envelope. And I have pre-cut everything for you guys. But we have some really, really small pieces in here, so I'm hoping I did not lose them. So I have used on these for cutting purposes. This is our double-sided adhesive paper. And for these small pieces, it really does work out really well. So you just basically take your cardstock. Oops. See, these are coming off and I didn't want them to. But here I just cut out the size of adhesive paper that I needed, and then I lined up my die and ran it through my machine. So it automatically has adhesive on there. It works wonders, especially when you're working with something that has a lot of small pieces. And they do sell this in a package. I think they sell, comes in sheets of, does it come in 20? Or am I confusing that with close to my heart? But it comes in a multi-pack paper. So what I've done for this one is, as you can see, in this particular one, I'm using patterned paper from our Blooms collection, Floral Blooms collection, but then it has a pattern on the inside. So say you're using something that you don't want this pattern inside there. Sharon and hers, she used a solid blue and then stamped all over it. So, you like the inside, especially with our two-sided, would look really cool. Obviously complements the inside of the bag. Well, on here, and here are some of those small pieces I do not want to lose. On here, this is from our Celebratory Sips paper collection. It has this on the other side. I want to use this for my front, and I really don't want my inside, although it wouldn't look that bad, right? I wanted to use a complementary color that coordinates with this, which is Flirty Flamingo. So to create the little tote, you do need to cut 2 pieces of it. I forgot my adhesive, so let me grab it. And we are just going to mirror these 2 pieces up. Well, that's not working. Thankfully, I always have more than one piece of adhesive showing on my table, along with multiple scissors, because I can never find the first one that I use. We're just going to line that up perfectly. So we have, and we're going to fold these in. They come with little scored ends. So obviously it's going to be a little bit thicker when you are doubling up your paper. And you just want to get a really good score on here. Perfect. And we're going to do the same with this. Now, I am pretty good at lining this up, but to ensure that you are getting it lined up perfectly, you could use some liquid glue because it's easier to reposition it. So we're just going to, again, fold down all these little pieces here. So what I love about it, now obviously I've just showed you 2 treat bags and a couple cards, right? You could actually make this look so cute on a page layout, coming up with your summer beach photos, right? How cool and fun would that be? All right, so our next thing, before we even decorate it, is we are going to line these up. But what I do typically is I'm going to fold one corner in, right? And then we are going to line this up. That goes inside. And we're going to line that up right inside right inside here. Right, so I'm going to put some double-sided tape right there, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So here first, I am going to, actually I'll do this. This is going to be folded in. And I'm just going to trim off that piece right here. So I'm folding in the one side. This is going to come in. These are little, has a little bit of a score line there that I forgot to key in right there. Then we're going to take this piece here. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to put some adhesive on here to get that part to stay down. And then this part here is going to line up right on the inside. That's going to get tucked in. And we're going to line that right up there. We're going to create that little pouch angle right there. So we're going to put some double-sided tape right here. This double-sided tape is perfect size for this die and for these little side pieces. They call it tear tape. If you're looking for it online. And it really does peel off very nicely. Oops. So we're going to bring that in right there. We got our little excess tote there. We're going to put a little bit of tear and tape right here. I don't know why. I should have just put all the tear and tape down first, but we like keeping it interesting. Line that up. It's got a nice little flat bottom. Let's get our little pieces tucked in here. I love that these little pieces right here give you that nice little, oh, what do you call it? Support. Your corner support for your bag. There we go. So again, I'm going to fold one side in, and then we are going to attach that just like that. Now, and there we go. So we're going to put a little bit of tear and tape on the inside right here. And obviously, if you guys, when you do this at home, put your tear and tape down in your position spots first. I'm making this look a lot more difficult than it really is. So we're going to go fold that piece in. And again, this is going to get lined up just like that. So we're going to put a little bit of tear and tape there. Perfect. So look at how many options there are. Little treat bags with so many different options. I actually wish they came out with this much sooner than they did for Mother's Day. This would have been a really nice gift. So there we have our nice little tote. It's got a nice little flat bottom. Stands up really nice. And we are going to put some decorations on here right now. Again, I ran these all through the double-sided adhesive tape. But the first thing we want to do is put our straps down. So we're going to lift off this tape. And look how easy this comes off. And I'm going to line this piece up first. And only because I've worked with it, I kind of know where they go. But you want to put your long strips down first. And before I do that, I want to line this up so I know exactly where my other one is going to go. So what I did on my other one, so we have some tear and tape on here as well. Oh no, I don't, because I didn't want stickiness there. So we're going to use some liquid glue. Make sure I'm putting it on the right side. I'm going to line that up right there. Look at the details on that, on these handles, right? Crazy. And then I'm going to line this to go, oops, right underneath. It's stuck to my finger. And get some glue on here. So you're going to just need to hold it down in place a little bit. Let it dry. And we are going to do the other side identical. Now that we can mirror this up, it's perfect. So we are going to take these pieces here off of the double-sided adhesive. And I'm just going to line that up with the other side. So the second side is definitely a lot easier. Just lining it up where the other handle is on the opposite side. Oops. And then we can add our handle. Amanda, holy moly, you are tan. Obviously I did spend 2 days in Disney by the pool. Not full days, only a few hours. But I play tennis outside, so I stay naturally tan almost all year round. I'm just going to hold those in place. There we go. I am going to sneak a little bit of glue right inside here. Because I have done a double layer on here, not thinking about it. I mean, I thought about what a great idea to have a different color on the inside, but it is much thicker than using just a single piece of designer series paper. And we will get this guy to stay. I do not know why. So I could not sleep last night, guys. I was up at 11:30, got out of bed, and was up until 2 o'clock coming up for today's make and take. I will confess, I did take a 2.5 hour nap today. Well-deserved 2.5 hour nap. Okay, so then we have our little accent piece here. We have our scarf, and we have our bottom band as well. And this band is going to go right around here. And again, I am going to take off, I'm going to take off this double-sided tape. You could use the tear and tape on here, but I had a hard time staying in place on these curved spots right here, and I noticed that the double-sided double-sided adhesive worked much better. And very good. Oop. Oh my goodness, these are not staying on my handles. I'm going to get them back on. Oh, I did realize I do have double-sided tape on those. That is why they're not sticking. So let's take this off. Duh. That is why they're not sticking. Ta-da! There we go. So now these handles are a little sticky to touch at this point. So what I'm going to do is take my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to tap on here to get rid of that extra stickiness. You can use baby powder. Yeah, perfect. All right, so now we have that cute little tote, and we're going to add some additional accent pieces. First, I'd like to stamp on here. I think this is, oh my gosh, they're growing in my backyard. A calla lily, or something similar to a calla lily. And so we're going to take that fun little stamp set. But you do have other accent pieces. You could put this little sunset on here. I think this is so pretty. So I do want to share with you. Here it is, and it can go right on here as a pocket, just like this, right? Or check out this, where I cut it and created it as a smaller pocket. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go straight across here and cut this like this, right? I think by cutting it, I can still get my little calla lily in there, not maybe the full flower. My hair is falling out. Do not want to lose those two little pieces, so we will try to and I think I'm going to go with the strawberry slush. It's not going to fit on here perfectly, but there we go. And then I'm going to take my adhesive, put that right there. Take this piece. We're going to line it up perfectly right here. Just kind of creates a little closed pouch, right? How cute is that? Then you have these little emblems right here, right? Perfect to go, just like your designer purses, right there. That's where we're going to put it. But I want to share with you this die, because I'm actually got a little creative on another project that I'm working on. So see this little section right here? It kind of looks like a fish, right? That's the first thing that I thought of. So I am using it as a little fish on one of my other projects that I'm working on. But you get 2 of these in here, so you get to create twice as many. But these pieces right here, if you choose, I technically would probably use it as a different color. And they would go right there. Those little pieces. So we are going to take this off right here. Got the adhesive on it already. We're going to put that right in front and center. Right there. And last but not least, we are going to decorate our little scarf. And I'm going to take the same color, Strawberry Slush, right? And I'm just going to take our flower stamp set. I can choose to put a collection of dots on here, so you have a variety of options. Actually, maybe I will do the dots, since I already have the flowers in the background. And we're just going to randomly stamp some polka dots. And I'm going to see if I can get these on the side right there. Perfect. And this does not even need to be adhered on. It just kind of goes right around the handle here and snags right down. So you got a nice little coordinating scarf on your bag. We got our little pouch there. Wipe that off. Come on, look at me. Does anybody else's craft place? I see, it's on camera too. I can't hide it. I'm just a mess. We won't need this piece. I'm not going to put it on the back side, but I am going to put some embellishments right here. And I thought our new 2025 27 flat pearls would go perfect. I'm going to take this little piece right here, this little guy, our little pearl here. If he lets me pick them up. And we're going to put that right in the center. And there you go. So could put a little bit of adhesive in here. We can add some tissue. You've got candy. You've got gift cards that fit in perfectly as well. We could have added a little tag on here. I could have put some sunglasses. I could take this actually and mount it to a card. I would just flatten it out a little bit more to go on my card. And then you can still stuff some items in here. Or, like I said, Here, I didn't put the back on it, right? Everything is still in there. I was able to roll up a nice little dollar bill, right? Put a little note inside there. On my one card, I could put a sentiment on here. I chose not to because I put the sentiment in here. Just a note sending warm wishes. So, so many different options. So many fun things to do with the Notes and Totes collection. So, thank you guys so much for joining. If you want to watch the video, it will be on this page for 30 days. And then Facebook will be removing it, but you'll be able to find it on my Craft with Ro YouTube page. If you have any questions, let me know. But I guess you're all waiting to know what the challenge will be for this week. And I do give out prizes. We spin the wheel for everybody who participates in the challenge. This week's challenge will be creating something that has a beachy theme. Has to have a beachy theme, guys. Any colors. It could be a page layout. It could be a card. But it has to have a beach theme to it. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Glad to be back. Next week, stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned to my page. Watch my emails. I have a special BOGO sale going to be launching. You will not want to miss it. The BOGO sale is so fun. I've never done the BOGO sale virtually. I've only done it in person. So this time I'm offering it to all my online customers, and that will be next Tuesday. So please stay tuned for that. And if you have any other questions, I'm always here to help and assist you with your creative needs and inspiration. So thank you. Love you guys, and see you next weekend. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.